And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, today we're taking a look at a game called Pints of Blood. Delicious. Actually, I know, this game is most definitely based on Shaun of the Dead. In this game, you are with some friends stuck in a pub and zombies are attacking. Another zombie game, joyous! But hey, humor is always good, and this game has some really spectacular components, so please be good. In this game, the board here is just really an amazing style board. You have this three-dimensional bus that's driving around. You have these indented areas here. These are like lanes where the zombies are going to be moving in and coming after you. You have a counter here with beers. You have some buddies here on the couch, and you have some extra tiles here. Now, on a player's turn, this is what is going to happen. They are going to send one of these buddies out to go fight. Apparently you're too lazy to fight yourself, so you send out a buddy to do it. And you pick the row that buddy is going to fight in. When you do that, you get to draw a card from the deck here. Red cards are bad. Oh no. Okay, this one says for each bite on his bite marker, each player puts one buddy card under quarter 4. So you have to put another card under to make the game a little bit longer. And you have your own player here, and this keeps track of your bite markers. Sometimes the cards are good. Oh, hey, it's a teapot. It's a club that you can use to fight monsters with. Now you can send out as many guys as you want up to the amount that are on the couch. As the game goes by, some of these guys may die. Now after you've done all this, you're then going to roll this extremely large amount of dice here. You have 8 dice, and so let's say we roll these here. The color that is rolled, a zombie goes on every one of that color. I happen to roll white, which means I can pick. So I'll say green, orange, green. So I put a zombie here, 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 and a zombie here. Then I look at the other dice that I rolled. Hey, I rolled this black die here. That means the zombie's put on the bus. Yay! Then I look at all the other dice that I rolled, and I also look at my cards. And this is what I'm going to use to fight zombies. There are 3 types of weapons in the game. There are ranged weapons, there is melee weapons, and then there are weapons that can hit like a little bit farther down, not just in the middle. So the melee weapons, the weapons that are closest, have the opportunity to, the close combat ones will hit the first 2 rows. The middle distance can hit rows 2 and 3, and the far distance can hit rows 3, 4, and 5. And so I'm going to take the dice that I rolled and place those next to the zombies that I want to take out. Some of the dice and cards, because you're going to use dice and cards that you might have, will show extra hits, but these can only be used with a weapon. Like I could add 2 extra hits to a bow. So I place them here. After I'm done placing, I'll turn the zombies over and see what happens. Some zombies only take 1 hit to kill. They just show feet. Other zombies take 2 hits to kill when it shows a person, like this zombie. Some zombies, the color then brings out another zombie. So you have a chance to kill zombies, and killing zombies is good because killing zombies gives you crisps. I did not know that zombies carried around potato chips, but there you have it. Once you're done fighting off the zombies, whether you succeed or fail, you'll take one of these from this row and to the end of each row, and you'll push it forward like this, and do that to each row, and any zombies that get pushed off are going to bite you. Hooray! Isn't that exciting? So if you take enough bites, one of these guys is going to die, which you don't want. You're also trying to save these cards and use those, and as the game goes by, you'll come across these tiles which are placed strategically in the deck, which give the person whose turn it is a bonus. The bus is also going to drive around and drop zombies off in the last row, so there's always going to be a steady stream of zombies coming after you. Now this is going to happen. You'll do this again and 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 again until someone draws a blue card. There are 5 blue cards put in the deck. When these cards come up, the game's over. This is the rescue. You've been fighting them off till the rescue comes. So if the very tiny card comes, whoever rolls the most hits escapes. They just rescue one person. Here's the Salvation Corps. During the game, you can spend crisps to buy a beer and drink and heal some wounds. So everyone, except for the person who drank the least, because they don't need salvation, gets on this one and escapes. If the army shows up, they rescue everybody as long as they have enough crisp bag to match the number of cards still in the deck. The tandem rescues the 2 players with the fewest bites. And the taxi rescues everyone who has at least 1 buddy card to pay for the ride. Buddy cards are these, so as long as you have one that you haven't spent, the taxi will take you along with him. So you're really not sure if you're going to win or not until that blue card comes up, and then one of the victory conditions will occur. There's also special abilities you can get by if you added a little expansion in, and some of these tiles have different markers on them. You don't use them in the basic game, but you can turn them over and something different will happen if you want to add more chaos and confusion to how the zombies work. So someone maybe kind of will win the game in some sort of way. Well, okay. Like I said, the game looks really good, and I was so excited setting it up, and I thought, wow, the zombies coming down and pushing the tile, pushing the others, what a clever idea. And it's kind of fun the first time you do it. When you do it the 80th time in one game, and you will do it that many times, it gets very drudgery, and suddenly you realize that's what we're doing. We're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It never stops. You roll dice. You do this. You fight the zombies. You roll dice. And and the cards are random. You get bad cards, you get good cards. He gets good cards, she gets bad cards, and it just goes back and forth like that. And you don't even get to re-roll the dice. So you roll the dice and hope you roll well to fight off the zombies. You get bit by zombies, and then the blue card shows up, and who knows what the winning condition is? Yeah, there's 5 different winning conditions, but it could be any of those victory conditions, and you really can't do all of them. What should I do? Drink a lot, save a lot of potato chips, but that's what I need to drink more, not get bites, to have the car. This game is just a mess. I have a hard time believing that it was play tested that well, and it looks so wonderful. All the components are great. The theme is good as you send your buddies out to do your fighting for you. I like that idea. I like the concept. But when you start adding the different kinds of zombies and the special tiles, and you're pausing it and saying, okay, we did this and move here, it's tedious. And that is just a big no for a game. You get through like 1/3 of the game, and you're almost hoping the zombie horde comes in and kills you all, because then the game would be over. It's not even that long of a game. It's 60 minutes, but it's 60 minutes of boringness. Yeah, that's all I'm really going to say, because it's just kind of the same thing over. There's way too much luck. There's way too much. You don't know what's going to happen as things go by, and how these zombies are going to come out and push things forward, and what colors are going to be rolled. So you're just guessing the whole game and hope you come out alive. That may be interesting for a movie, just not for a game. Dice Tower Judgment. Boring!
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door!
There.